Hello there guys, welcome back to another episode of E&Ftv. Today we are joined by Jonathon Liu from GLH Hotels. Jonathon, so please tell us a bit about your background and how you became where you are now with GLH Hotels.
So I've been back in London 6 months, joining GLH Hotels, formerly from Accor Hotels, where I spent the last 12 years in different regions, China, Australia, UK, in revenue management, sales and marketing. So really enjoying this new role, looking at the revenue management and the marketing strategy of the 18 GLH hotels across London.
So Jonathon, you've come from the larger, I suppose, international brands, and now you've come to a relatively smaller group. How have the dynamic changes been within that?
It's been really interesting coming from a big international brand down to a smaller brand. I think the technology allows all that knowledge to be so much more accessible, and looking at the people we're now employing, there's a lot more experience in the market. So being able to drain on resources from the big brands, but also developing our own resources is really, really important.
That's really interesting. How are you finding the expectation of a revenue manager then from, say, 10 years ago to how it is now? And I suppose, where do you see the industry going in terms of their expectations of a revenue manager in, say, 5 to 10 years' time?
So 10 years ago, we were looking for really analytical people, someone good with Excel, who played Tetris growing up. But now we're really looking for people who can impact and influence. We have so much data and technology at our hands that it really becomes a consultant of the hotel. So working with food and beverage, working with the operations, really driving the customer experience, and that drives the revenue. Moving forward, there has to be a link between marketing, revenue management and sales to be really more commercial than what has been in the past. And that's really the key for development for our revenue managers of the future.
It's been a big year for GLH Hotels, so please tell us a bit more about what's been going on within the group.
Last year was a big year. We launched Hard Rock Hotel London, first time that we've had a city centre Hard Rock in the world. It's been a fabulous product to bring to life in London. And then this year, we're moving on to Amber Grosvenor, the old Grosvenor Hotel at Victoria. That's going to be a huge launch come April, May. And we've got 3 other big hotel launches in the next 2 to 3 years.
Jonathon, thank you so much for your time today. It's been brilliant to hear all your insights. Guys, please take a look at who's coming on next week's episode.